time has finally come. We are on our way to the hospital. It is overdue.
So we just wanted to make sure we got the first night in, since technically this is when it's beginning, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, July 30th. I feel great. Can't feel anything yet. This is how I've been for the whole pregnancy.
She's not gonna feel anything when she's epidural.
But yeah, so just some medicine just to get things going, but I don't feel anything yet.
You slap the bag to get it moving better.
I'm gonna try to get a good night's sleep, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning to get everything started.
All right, everybody, it is the next morning, and we got Melanie here. They started her Pitocin, so the contractions are now steady and on a nice pattern.
Last night was definitely rough. I didn't get a chance to sleep at all. My contractions were like consistent back to back, and they were bearable, but I could not get comfortable even with my pregnancy pillow, my own pillow. Like, I eventually just threw everything off the bed to try to get some sleep, and I was not able to. And then this morning they started the Pitocin, of course, so now I'm definitely not able to sleep because my contractions are a lot stronger.
This is her, so those are her contractions. Baby's heartbeat.
So yeah, I'm gonna drink some more water and try to get some sleep, and Matt's gonna go get food at the cafeteria.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I can't even eat. I'm not allowed to eat from here on. I'm just liquids only, so pray I don't pass out. But we will see you guys in a little bit. Actually, that wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. Alright guys, so it is like 9:30, and about 8:30 they came in and said she was 7 centimeters dilated. So with that being said, she's definitely gonna be having the baby soon. Could be a few hours from now, but definitely tonight. I'm trying to be quiet because she's finally sleeping. She had to get a second epidural. The first one was not deep enough, so it wore off, and she started feeling contractions and everything. So she had to go through that all over again, but she's doing good. She's trying to rest up now, and then next thing we know, she'll be getting to push the baby out. So we should have a baby here shortly. Doing good? You ready? This is coming.
Push. 1, 2, 3.
Keep pushing,
4,
keep pushing, keep pushing.
5,
keep
wrap
pushing,
around
keep pushing.
6, 7.
There you go.
8, 9, 10. Blow it away. That was a good push. You're doing great.
Keep pushing. Push, 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 push.
You got it. You got it.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Oh, you
Keep pushing.
Push, push,
She's
push,
coming
push,
out,
push.
baby.
She
Keep
big
pushing,
girl,
keep
push.
pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Good job.
Hey, you did it.
Why is she crying? You did wonderful.
There she is, baby.
Hi, baby.
There she is. She's tired.
She's sleepy. Daddy's gonna hold her while Mommy sleeps for just a little bit. We have so much to share with you guys, but we're gonna try to take a nap and then get a shower so we can explain what happened yesterday. Must be. Yeah. Oh. Say hi.
Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed some of the clips we were able to film. Unfortunately, we weren't able to film everything. but we definitely got as much as we could.
Yeah. So for the delivery, we technically weren't allowed to film. Matt asked if we could film like the actual delivery, and she said we weren't allowed to film. We could take pictures, but
for some reason when I took the picture, it was recording.
So we've seen a bunch of like videos. I don't know if you have to have like a professional if that's allowed, but we've seen like people film like deliveries and stuff. So Matt filmed, but we didn't film a lot of it, and that's why it's super close to my face, so that we didn't get any of the nurses and doctors in. We didn't want to like, you know, go.
And I was filming with my left hand while I'm holding her leg in the air with my
Yeah.
right, so.
And we didn't want to get like any of the nurses and doctors in because I know privacy and stuff like that too. I understand that. So yeah, we only filmed like me, which is why you saw the majority of me. But also in labor, that's like the last thing I wanted. We filmed like some of me going through some like contractions and stuff, but like I slept as much as I could, and I was pretty much laboring all day and getting checked on. My blood pressure kept going up and down and really dropping.
It dropped super low one time.
Yeah, so I'll probably do like an actual birth story if I get a chance to, about how everything really went. But we just wanted to give you an overview since we didn't film absolutely everything.
So Melanie and the baby, they're all healthy and good.
Yes, everything is great now.
We were scared for a little bit. Layla wanted to be dramatic when she came in.
Yes, so we didn't film after the delivery because we weren't allowed to, but also, so I labored for pretty much 13 hours. I was induced in the morning, and then they broke my water like around 11, and so I pretty much kind of labored through all of that. Yeah, it went slow with the Pitocin. They got stronger and stronger, and then eventually I got an epidural. And then I got 2, and I'll explain that if I do a birth story. So 11, they said, you know, it's time to push. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it's actually happening. So Matt stood on one side and the nurse was on the other. And basically I pushed for an hour and Layla came. And
which she did amazing, by the way. Like, until the very last couple pushes, she was all smiles in between contractions.
Yeah, so
no screams, crying, nothing until the very, very end.
Of course, I had like the epidural, so that helped a lot too. But towards the end, that's why I'm crying, and like it's very overwhelming. Like I can't even explain it. But yeah, so you can see in the video, it's very emotional, and yeah. So anyway, afterwards, Layla came out. She had a little bit of a complication. She actually had the cord wrapped around her neck one time, and when she was coming out, her heart rate went crazy.
It was like at 210.
So she was under a lot of stress when she came out, and she actually aspirated a lot of fluid. So when I put her to my chest, you can see her sucking quite a bit, but she wasn't able to keep her oxygen up. So that's basically the gist of it. She wasn't able to keep her oxygen where it needed to be, and it dipped down a lot. So for a while it was really scary. You know, they had to put the tubes and stuff down her nose and throat to kind of take everything out.
So yeah, so basically they want her oxygen to be at 92 or above, ideally around like 95 or above, but hers would constantly dip down to like 80, and then one time it dropped down to like 55. So
from 4 a.m. so it was really emotional, like
because she had her for a couple minutes, and then
they had to take her to like the little incubator thing to help get all that stuff up. So, and then of course I got myself together and all that, and so we kind of just watched her from a side have to go through all of that. I almost like didn't want to look, so it was a really emotional moment for us. Like we were like bawling our eyes out because it's a lot to see your baby go through.
Have tubes all down the throat.
Yeah, it's a lot to see your baby have to go through that, because you really expect her to come out like completely healthy and everything be okay, and that's just not how it went. But from 4 to 9 they kept her in the nursery, so me and Matt were able to sleep a little, and when she came back, things were a lot better.
She was still very, very congested. Like every time she's breathing in and out, it sounds like she had like her nose full of
very stuffy, and she was like, you know, taking out mucus and stuff. But now you can hear her, you can't even hear her breathing because she's breathing so much better. Like, so
that's how we knew before if she was still breathing, because we could hear her from across the room. But
now you barely hear her breathing. Yeah, so you know, it was definitely a really scary first couple of days, and that's why I didn't film it. This is actually Sunday. We're leaving tomorrow morning. So it was me and him throughout all of this. We cried together, we smiled together, we laughed together. So it was a really intimate moment for us, and I actually loved it, and we learned so much through all of this, and it has its ups and downs, but everything's so much better now, which is awesome. Like, I'm so happy that she's healthy and we can leave tomorrow. They've been monitoring her consistently to making sure she's okay.
She went from having the pulse ox on her hand to measure oxygen 24/7 down to like they'll come in every hour or so, down to 4 hours. Now it's like 8 hours they check her.
So she's better now.
Oh, good.
And everything is good and great, and I'm so happy we got through this. So we get to go home tomorrow, so we just wanted to film this part so we can kind of just give a little bit of detail of why we kind of skipped through the days and stuff. Thank you so much for everyone that reached out to us and congratulated us, helped us through everything, like taking care of our animals and stuff at home. So we just wanted to say thank you, and thank you for subscribing to our channel, and thank you for following us on this journey. It's gonna be a lot different now. Now we're coming home with a baby, so I'm glad that we get to document this, and you can kind of just follow us along through this as we become new parents, and
as we form her into a little prankster.
So you guys get to watch her grow up with us. It's awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. We love you guys, and we will see you next time. Say bye. So I wanted to show you guys a better video of Layla, because I realized that I didn't film her so much during this video. Hopefully they come and discharge us soon, but she's sleeping right now. We're ready to go home. So see you guys soon.